I'm reading an article that appeared on foxnews.com. Gubernatorial candidates echo theories of birthers and 9/11 truthers. A couple of widely debunked conspiracy theories, the birther and the truther arguments, are getting mainstream attention in two of the country's gubernatorial races. Representative Nathan Deal, a Republican candidate for governor in Georgia, and Republican Debra Medina, a Republican candidate for governor in Texas. Republican Debra Medina, a candidate for governor in Texas, has said that she has questions about whether the U.S. government was involved in the attacks, echoing the members of the so-called 9/11 truther movement, which rejects the accepted fact that al-Qaeda terrorists acted alone. Also in Georgia, Republican Nathan Deal, a Republican candidate for governor, has sent a letter to the White House asking President Obama to release his birth certificate, a request that is at the heart of the birther movement, which questions whether the president was born in Hawaii. But Medina and Deal insist that they are not part of these movements, which has drawn derision and scorn for focusing on conspiracy theories that lack evidence or have been proven false. Well, so much for fair and balanced news reporting by Fox News Network. What they are stating in this article are complete lies and fabrications. Yes, Medina has said that she believes in the right of 9/11 truthers to ask questions. And so doesn't Representative Nathan Deal believe that the birthers have the right to questions. Fox News argues that it is an insult to Americans who had family members die on September 11th to suggest that the United States government was involved. Well, the fact is that many of the families that did lose people in the 9/11 attacks are 9/11 truthers, and that they do have many questions that were never answered. Medina has simply stated that there are some good arguments that the United States was involved in bringing down the World Trade Center on September 11th, 2001. And just as my personal opinion, it would not surprise me that someone in the progressive movement within our government was involved. It would not surprise me, given the actions by Barack Obama, that he did not personally know someone that might have been involved in this. But that is just my opinion. But I have a perfect right to express that. And if you want to call me nuts for thinking that, so be it. Also, Nathan Deal did not request that Barack Obama send him his birth certificate. He merely sent a letter last December asking the president where he should send his constituents looking for answers. That is all he asked, despite there being numerous stories on the internet that say that he demanded Barack Obama prove that he is a natural-born citizen eligible to hold office. Nathan Deal did not do that. This article also states, and I quote, "Even the Hawaii government confirmed during the 2008 campaign that a copy of Barack Obama's birth certificate, which his campaign posted on his website, was authentic. Nothing could be further from the truth. No one in the Hawaiian government, Kaomi Fakino at the Health Department, or her spokesman Janice Akubo, nor did the Hawaiian governor, no one ever stated that the copy that Obama posted on his website was authentic. It seems that Fox News has decided to work on our government's behalf and try to debunk these conspiracy theories, if you want to call them that. Both of these groups, the birthers and the 9/11 truthers, are asking legitimate questions that deserve legitimate answers, not lies from the media that tell us that these things were debunked long ago when it simply is not the case. Now, whether or not it is ever actually proved that Obama was born in Hawaii, that is not the issue. The Constitution requires that the president be a natural-born citizen, not just someone who was born within the state of Hawaii. Now, the 14th Amendment states all persons born or naturalized in the United States and subject to the jurisdiction thereof are citizens of the United States and of the state wherein they reside. It does not say that they are natural-born citizens. What the intent was of this amendment is quite different than most people realize. In the Supreme Court case of Elk versus Wilkins, the Supreme Court held that these words, subject to the jurisdiction of the United States, meant not merely subject in some respect or degree to the jurisdiction of the United States, but completely subject to their political jurisdiction and owing them direct and immediate allegiance. Also, Senator John Bingham, the man who is recognized as being the father of this amendment, had this to say on the subject of the jurisdiction clause. Every human being born within the jurisdiction of the United States, of parents not owing allegiance to any foreign sovereignty, is, in the language of your Constitution, a natural-born citizen. So in other words, when we read in the 14th Amendment, subject to the jurisdiction of, it meant sole jurisdiction of the United States, not partially the United States and partially another country. That is what a natural-born citizen is. Someone that was born within the United States, and because both of their parents were U.S. citizens, they were not subject to any foreign sovereignty. Obama has admitted right on his own website that his citizenship status was subject to the jurisdiction of the British Nationality Act of 1948. If he was subject to a foreign nation, he is not a natural-born citizen. So what Fox News is telling us about his birth in Hawaii is total malarkey. Whether he was born in Hawaii or not, he is still not a natural-born citizen. And for them to use the stories that these two people might be tied up with these movements and use that false story to try and ruin the gubernatorial run of two candidates is unforgivable. This is certainly not fair and balanced reporting by the Fox News Network. Thanks for listening.